Pro-life groups protesting and holding prayer vigils outside a UK abortion clinic have been ordered to move away from the entrance. Authorities say the activists are harassing women. Earlier this week, Lauren Ashburn talked to a pro-life leader who says the restrictions are a setback for the movement.
Joining me now is Clare McCullough, founder of the Good Counsel Network. It's a global pro-life group that has been a peaceful presence in front of the Marie Stopes Clinic. Welcome to the program.
Hello.
The order criminalizes the approval or disapproval of abortion, prayer, or any kind of interference toward clinic users within 300 feet. How does this hurt the pro-life movement?
Well, we've seen over 500 women outside that abortion centre who have accepted our help. They're usually the most vulnerable kinds of women who haven't found the help elsewhere and don't get it inside the abortion centre. And these women can't even see us where we're standing now. So that's how it's hurting at the moment. It's hurting individual women who would have been able to seek and receive help.
Critics say those zones are necessary, though, because the tactics that your group and others use to counsel women amount to harassment. What is your response to that?
Well, it's been interesting watching this develop. I mean, it's a group of local activists who oppose us. They ideologically oppose anyone being outside the abortion centre. They've scraped around trying to find women who will complain, and they've tried to bring up historic complaints. There's been no actual complaints made in the last 23 years. There's been no charges, no criminal charges. There's been no cautions from the police, no serious complaints of any nature in 23 years. And that's for a reason. The reason is because it's a peaceful witness. We're offering help and support, and that's all we're doing. And they're not really able to bring up any evidence of anything other than offering that support. So they're trying to just criminalise the offer of a leaflet and the offer of help. The local MP is very, very supportive of this move. There's a big move by the abortion clinic chain, which is the biggest one in England, called BPAS, which is promoting this whole move to back people away from the abortion centre. We think, why now? Because we know at Ealing the number of women entering the clinic has dropped by 13%. And in another clinic that we witness outside, the number has dropped by 17%. So these abortion centres, are definitely losing business and losing money.
Bishop Philip Egan of Portsmouth says to remove from the environment of the abortion clinics alternative voices is to limit freedom of choice. Can you give me an example of a woman who you have helped by sidewalk counseling?
Yeah, I mean, many of the women that we're helping, and to take one for example, a woman who we've seen who was a victim of domestic violence. She didn't have any recourse to public funds. That means she's illegally here, or she's a foreign worker who hasn't qualified for help yet. And that means she can't go into a domestic violence refuge. If she doesn't have the abortion today, her partner is telling her, you're going to not be able to come back here if you don't have the abortion, or maybe he's going to beat her up if she comes home and she hasn't had the abortion. And this is an actual example of a woman I've met outside an abortion centre who we've had to take and find accommodation for that day to prevent them from being coerced into an abortion they did not want.
Very tough situation. I understand other movements like this are happening around England. Clare McCullough, founder of the Good Counsel Network, a global pro-life group. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.